here because I want to either reach out to him or bring him out, whatever. And Doug was the name they told me. So when I brought him out on the show, you know, I ain't even really know it was like that.
27-year-old Eastside Detroit rapper Dion Marquise Hayes, a.k.a. 42 DUGG, signed to CMG as well as Lil Baby's Pockets Full label in a joint venture with Interscope, was arrested at Willow Run Airport in Ypsilanti, returning from a Memphis Grizzlies playoff game. The ATF pinged his cell phone. Hayes was supposed to report to a prison bar to do a 6-month sentence after violating probation due to illegally possessing a firearm when caught on surveillance at a shooting range in Georgia firing guns. He was to pay a $90,000 fine and sentenced to 3 years probation. After several positive opioid drug tests, he was sentenced for obstruction and was to report to a federal prison camp to do a 6-month sentence. While on bond, Hayes purchased a $1.4 million 6,500 square foot home in Atlanta. Hayes was to turn himself in on April 12th, but eluded authorities while still posting to his 2.4 million followers on Instagram. On April 29th, Hayes filed court papers claiming to be a sovereign citizen and not bound to the laws of this nation. When arrested, he had $25,000 cash and $100,000 in jewelry. In 2010, he was convicted of carjacking and felony firearms possession. He was released 5 years ago and has risen in the rap game under rapper Yo Gotti. His mixtape debuted at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 200, selling 32,000 units. His current mixtape, Last One Left, came out last month. He's done songs with Lil Baby, We Paid, Future, and several other industry rappers. His recent legal troubles stem from a tip of Doug firing a Glock at Stoddard Range and Guns in Georgia. Authorities have been looking for Hayes since April 28th. Learning he landed at Willow Run Airport, ATF checked the flight manifest, but he wasn't on it. The private jet itself wasn't listed. ATF waited for passengers to depart, and Doug was identified. Authorities learned that he had been in Michigan for at least 8 days, avoiding an unspecified beef he had had in Georgia. Also, an investigator testified he listened to a call with Hayes, being concerned about withdrawal symptoms. He tested positive for various forms of codeine and morphine. The investigator went further and stated, based on calls, that they had other issues to address at a later date. Instead of 6 months, Hayes is now facing 5 years in prison, another promising career halted by bad decisions and not realizing that the feds are always watching.
When I started rapping, it was like really a surprise.